Welcome to Living It Up Radio. I'm your host, John King, on this October evening. I mean, August. At least it feels like October out there. About 55 degrees in August. Can you believe it? And we started out with Rabbit Ears by the band Desk Rabbit. And those guys, or 3/4 of them, are in the studio with me tonight. And we're going to be playing, they're going to be playing some live stuff, and I'm going to be playing some of the recorded stuff. I'd like to thank my underwriters, Dixon and Associates, for all your retirement and annuity needs. You can contact them at 736-1050, and ArcelorMittal Steel. Go out and buy a car if I can keep my day job. All right, guys, welcome to the show. And you got a new CD coming out. I'm going to let you introduce yourselves, because that way people can put the voice with who you are.
Right, match the name to the voice. My name is Joshua Krimke.
He sings and plays guitar.
Yeah, I do.
He's the crooner. I'm Nick. I play the drums.
I'm John Sponberg. I play bass.
And who are we missing?
Tim Stoneberg.
He plays stuff.
He plays stuff, lead guitar, synthesizers. He's
Signal manipulation.
He's the bells and
extraordinaire.
whistles.
Yeah.
Okay, so Desk Rabbit, how long have you been together?
Well, me, Nick, and Tim were in a band called Ember when we were in high school. And we reformed that band about 2 years ago. And
Almost 3, I think.
Almost, yeah. Wow. So John's been in the band for about 2 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Year and a half, too, yeah.
Oh. I'm terrible with timelines, so I probably shouldn't have started this story. But
that's good.
after about a year of being kind of that band reformed, Eric left the band, John came into the band, and, we just kind of took off from there.
So you're all from this area, Northwest Indiana region, guys.
Totally.
And you got a new CD that is not quite out yet, but we're going to premiere it here tonight. Though it's been playing on the wvlp rounds.
We're very
If you're
excited.
clever, you can totally bootleg it if you wait around long enough.
So the name of the CD is Motes.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, the name actually came from a song that's not on the EP. There's a song out there somewhere called Motes.
It's a different kind of motes, though.
It's like
The song motes is M-O-A-T-S. It's
Sure.
just M-O-T-E-S.
Motes, dust motes. We recorded it at Earth Analog in, where's that at, John?
Tolonos, Illinois, right?
Tolono?
Did I say that right?
Anyway,
I don't know.
it was about a 3-hour drive, but we got to hang out with a guy by the name of Matt Talbot all weekend who played for a band called Hum that we all kind of, at least...
Totally covered their songs.
Yeah, totally.
In high school.
He was a big influence on us, so just spending the weekend with him was great. I mean, we got something cool out of it. The EP's here, and it sounds good, but, the experience alone was, I think, why we headed down there.
Oh, yeah, being down there just in that room, and we recorded all analog, so it was all on tape, so he was, like, top of the line in 1979 is kind of...
That's good.
kind
The
of the feel you
throwback
get
stuff.
down there.
So you did this all in one weekend?
Yeah. Well,
2
we
days.
tracked everything in 2 days and mixed on the third day, so...
So
Yeah.
you guys have been together for a couple of years, and how'd you pick the songs? Or do you have a whole bucket full of songs that you
Yeah, I
have,
think
and
we
then you
just
went through them? And
Yeah, we just kept, everyone picked 5 or 6 songs and, kind of just, we talked about it for a long time leading up to it. I don't know.
Yeah, there was even confusion, like, in the studio as to, like,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
songs
true.
we were going to be doing.
Yeah, some of us didn't even know what we were recording when we got there.
We all had our own ideas of what it was going to sound like at the final product, but
so who's the songwriter, the music writer? How do you guys do it?
it really kind of varies by song. A lot of times when we're jamming, it's kind of a free flow jam. We get a couple riffs going, and then I'll sit around, jot some lyrics, get a couple melodies going, and then we piece them together later.
Well, that's true. I think a lot of the songs on Motes came straight from Josh's.
Yeah,
Notebook,
a lot of them are just older songs I had written that are on there, and just brought back to life.
So what inspires you to write a song?
Oh man, anything, everything. Someone looks at you the wrong way.
I asked that question because I get all kinds of different answers.
Oh,
It's
and
really
they're all
interesting,
applicable, really.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there's
just
songs
something
about
just resonates with
superheroes
you,
on the
and,
record, right?
Yeah,
There's comic book songs on that
There's-
CD.
stuff came out of a comic book. There's songs that are written for a specific person for a specific purpose, and then a lot of it's just sitting around with a notebook in a coffee shop, just jotting stuff down.
So that first song, Rabbit Ears, what's the story behind that one?
That song is it's kind kind of a love song, ode to miscommunication, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
The drums don't mean much.
The drum.
So
I thought they were the
there's
most
no
important part.
secret.
Really. They're pretty telling if you just listen to the drum tracks. It's like you know exactly what happened in that dude's life. I mean,
Josh wears his heart on his sleeve. I think that's what makes him a great frontman. You know, he.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we were looking for right there.
Yeah.
The inspiration. So, Desk Rabbit, where's that name come from?
John.
I think I know what it is, but
You think you
I'll let
know?
Yeah.
Well, there was that, there was that show, the IT Crowd,
That's it.
right?
Yeah.
And one of the characters named Moss on the IT Crowd just devises this clever name in order to call someone something which means something else entirely. I'll leave that up to the audience to go and find out for themselves, which is valuable, I believe. And then, I think Moss gets credit for that, calling someone
Totally.
calling
Totally.
someone a desk rabbit.
yeah. Desk rabbit? What's a desk rabbit? I just made that up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's what it says on your Facebook.
That is our entire bio.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I think
It's our mantra, really.
Yeah.
So that's not at all what I thought it was.
Well, let's hear you. What did you think, John?
Well, I had to look it up just to see what
Oh,
it meant.
no, yeah.
So it is somebody that hides under a
yeah,
desk
totally.
and
You got
listens
it,
to
dude.
other people's conversations.
So
You
much-
decide whether it actually means that or if Moss is just insane.
So much for audience interpretation at this point. You nailed it right on the head,
Well,
man.
yeah, we've.
That's what it says in the. What is it? The.
I thought that's a pretty good one.
So,
though.
ladies and gentlemen, a desk rabbit is a pervert. We could be called the perverts.
Well, you
Great.
could be. But then you'd be like a punk band, and you
Yeah,
can't
yeah, yeah.
do that.
Not at all. No.
So why don't we play another track here?
Awesome.
We're gonna play "Turn It Off."
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Desk Rabbit.
So shame I'll take fills
Turn It Off, A World Without Sin, in parentheses, by Desk Rabbit. They're my in-studio guests tonight here at the WVLP studios in lovely downtown Valparaiso.
It is lovely.
And that is off their new EP, Motes, that is not out. So I can't tell you where to get it. But it will be out when, guys?
September,
Yeah.
early September.
So we're not too far away.
No.
No.
The 9th or the 17th, one of those, somewhere in that area.
Yeah, but if you come to a show, we're going to have copies on CD that you're able to purchase. So if you come out and see us or stalk us personally, we usually have them on our person. So
Well, that's good. So if you want to stalk these guys,
accessible.
you can
Please
get a
do.
CD from them.
Please
And they
do.
probably will sign it, too.
I usually have a pen.
Well, if you're stalking them, bring a pen. So you guys, what? So you got some gigs coming up here shortly. Where are you playing?
Set 'em up lanes in that's Griffith, right? Yeah. Next Saturday.
Yeah,
This Saturday? It's this Saturday. Yeah,
We're
it's in
playing
2
early
days.
though. We're playing at
August
4:30.
16th.
We're playing at 4:30.
So be early.
Yeah, so be there.
The
at 4.
Summerfest is what they call it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different bands. I know Counter Theory's playing, and I like them a lot. I don't really know a lot of the other bands offhand, but I apologize if any of them are listening.
They might be.
They might be. They might be. They're like, dude, I hate this guy now. Saw my band's
I
name on a
doubt
flyer
it.
and didn't remember it.
I doubt it. But okay, so that one's at 4:30 on Saturday, and you're going to be playing the Popcorn Fest.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing the Front Porch Music Stage, which is like right next to Papa John's, so you can hang out in the middle of the street and soak in some Desk Rabbit, you know.
Yeah, and from what we're hearing so far, it'll be a good one. So these guys are going to play right now some live in studio music.
Yeah.
My own personal concert once again.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay.
All right, what is this one?
Let's play Page. Karen, that's
Okay.
Karen
We're
Page.
gonna play the Death of Karen Page.
All right.
Alrighty.
Out there I'm mad. While you never change that, you at least make it safer to walk around in. No matter what, never stop now. No matter what, no matter what. matter what.
Yeah.
All right. And that
Thank
one
you.
is on the CD.
Yes, it is. Full band, including Tim and stuff.
So I got to ask you the meaning behind that one, because I knew somebody named Karen Page, and I don't know if she's dead or not, but
Oh, well, I'm sorry for your potential loss when you look that up later.
so what's the story behind that one?
That one is Karen Page is a comic book character in the Marvel
It's not the one I know.
universe.
so.
No, and there's a book called Guardian Devil in which she dies, and pretty much all the lyrics in that song are kind of straight out of the book. That like in a letter she had written to Matt. Or
Awesome. Hey,
yeah.
behind the music with Desk Rabbit.
It's a song about a superhero.
Yeah, I could have went with that. Like, it's a comic book song.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
there you go. You never know where that inspiration's coming from.
I love Daredevil.
Nerd.
Whatever.
We're all nerds.
You have Batman tattoos.
Oh, okay. So, why don't we do another one?
Sure.
Since you guys are warmed up now.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. It's super toasty.
It is. It does get warm in here.
It is toasty.
It adds to the ambience.
Let's do dance.
Okay. This song is called "We Will Dance." Baby, I can't tell you, because baby, I don't know how much I will see you now, but I'm praying I'll find some way somehow. It's important for you to know that wherever I am, you can call home. 'Cause I love you so much, and that won't change any day. And we will dance. And we will dance. Ever since you came into my life, oh, I've wanted to call you mine. But you call and you can write whenever you need. And I'll be there as soon as I can be. And it won't matter that we are apart, 'cause Eva, you own a big piece of my heart. And we will
once again. It's important for you to know wherever I am, you can call home. 'Cause I love you so much, and that won't change any day. And we will dance, and we will dance again.
All right. Sounding good, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for making us sound good.
Well, I'm not doing it. Sounded good through the headphones. But like I said, the acoustics in this studio are great. So I know it's sounding good over the air. So who are some of your biggest influences?
We're all looking at Nick here.
Why? All I listen to is like speed metal. No.
We're not a speed
Hip-hop.
metal band?
No.
Actually, one band that I got into just before these guys let me play with them was the Stooges. And the bass player, they had a couple of different bass players. I tried to read up what I could on them, but yeah, for some reason, just the whole flavor of how to fit a bass into a band all of a sudden, that suddenly became like really interesting to me the way, like, just to think about how the Stooges did that. And
They're pretty intense.
yeah, like an album like Funhouse or Rough Power, those were.
Which makes sense. I think the first song we ever played together was Karen Page, which is like it's kind of like a punk song on the record anyway. And
Yeah, there were.
makes sense to me now.
It's got a fat, chunky bass tone on that record, too.
Yeah, no, it does. Man, oh man. But I think everybody has like completely different
Yeah,
in the band. It's
totally.
totally just
That's what makes you unique.
We have plenty of spots where we meet up. Like me and John have seen Maps Analysis collectively probably. Well,
Wow.
together, I think we've seen them about 8 or 9 times. Like,
maps. Yeah,
yeah.
They're ever since 2008 on when I first got into them. Yeah, they've been
Oh, they're so good live.
Shrouz and Dave
I
and
love it.
Chris and Aaron. Those guys are.
Good, solid dudes.
I know we
Solid
don't
band,
sound all that much like the Flaming Lips, but I think that's the only band we found that had like a 4-way overlap. Like there's a couple instances where a couple of us would be into something and somebody else is not or whatever. But there's something
Oh, yeah.
about the Flaming Lips that was like.
One
yeah.
thing we tried to cover collectively as a band was a Flaming Lips
Oh, yeah.
song.
That
And we
went
realized after a few weeks that we just were not equipped to try to duplicate the massive sound that they produce for Race for the Prize.
But there's got to be some inspiration from them in there somewhere because,
Oh,
like I said, it might be the only band that all 4 of us are into.
Yeah.
And
it's
me
gotta
and
be
Nick
in
got
there
really into
somewhere.
All J when An
Yeah,
Awesome
totally.
Wave came out.
Totally.
It's a great record.
So, Nick, who's some of the drummers that you try to emulate? I guess?
I don't know. I feel like, I listen to a band called Oh Brother a lot. They have a very, like, ambient cinematic sound, and I feel like when we're just doing a jam, especially when Tim's involved, we kind of just create these giant waves of, like, and it's hard to drum to that sometimes. And I guess I looked to that dude because he knows what he's doing. I don't even know what his name is, but the band is called Oh Brother, and yeah, man, he's top notch when it comes to just filling in that space. But other than that, when I started playing, I listened to a lot of technical drummers, like Danny Carey from Tool, and the dude from Maps, too, is, like, super mathematical, and I can't do that. And I don't know that I aspire to do that, but that's why I wanted to start playing. Dudes like that, Neil Peart, everyone's favorite drummers, the guys who just wail like it's nothing, that's not me, but there's certainly, there's something in there that made me want to do what I'm doing.
Your turn.
Oh, my turn. I don't know. I really like Peter Mayer a lot. I don't know if you know who he is, but Peter Mayer from Minnesota. I know there's a couple Peter Mayers floating around there. I really like Michael Kelsey. Some really like kind of fancy acoustic guitar players are really the people I look at and just like jaw drop.
You got the 12-string going here.
Yeah, I brought, this was my mom's guitar. And
Oh, really? So you
Yeah.
come from a musical family.
yeah, my mom was really good.
There you go. That's where you get it from. Well, why don't we play another one off the EP from Desk Rabbit?
Okay, that would be a Connect the Dots.
No. Let's play
Oh, we're gonna
City
play one
Endure.
off there.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
Let's
The
do
City
it.
Will Endure.
Ooh.
Let me cue it up here.
Do, do.
There it is.
Anticipation.
This is Desk Rabbit off their Motes CD with The City Will Endure.
Beacons pray, we formed a line. I was counting cars, and you were riding. You're so quick with clever lines. I'm still so far away, but the city will endure.
tonight. That was Desk Rabbit off their Motes CD that is yet to be released, a couple weeks away. So you get a sneak preview here on WVLP. So we were talking a little bit while that song was playing here about the social media and marketing. How are you guys going to market your CD?
I'm going to beg.
Yeah.
Please pay attention to us.
Yeah, I don't know that we're versed enough to have a plan.
Yeah. Hashtag us and everything. Write our name on your arm in school.
Well, you guys have a Facebook site.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Can you get the CD off of that? Will you be able to get the CD off of that Facebook site?
Yeah, there will be links to be able to do that once
Okay.
it's officially released.
I mean, pretty soon, we're going to start taking pre-orders on a Bandcamp page, and I'm pretty sure you might be able to pre-order it on iTunes, too, in the coming weeks and thereafter.
On Amazon and whatever you're using.
So there's no shortage of places to get it. We're not sure that we have a plan to direct people to this.
Do you have a website?
We don't. Don't it?
No,
Do we?
I mean, it's technically still up, but it's not.
Don't go to
Don't
it.
go there.
I did go there.
Cool. It's got like some live from front porch acoustic videos
It's
on
got some
there.
videos on it that are cool.
Okay,
You wanna
go
see
there.
these guys
Go there,
live?
go
Go there, yeah.
You can't see them over the air, but you can see them on YouTube.
I don't know if you want to do that. You don't want to see us on YouTube.
Our 15
They're
second
not
clips on
bad.
Instagram are way cooler.
That's my marketing scheme. I post 15-second drum clips on Instagram, and I've managed to get a few people interested in the band that way, I think.
He's
That's-
pretty Instagram famous. At
that's-
one point, he had like 3,000 followers, and then he deleted his account. And I think it's up to like 2,000 followers now. But
Wow.
he's a really good painter, so people pay attention to him.
Yeah, people pay attention to my artwork, but they
Yeah.
don't particularly want to pay attention to my band yet.
That's all right. I
We're
can plug
working
Livin
on
World
that.
on the air.
Yeah,
Well, wait till the band gets famous, and then your artwork, everybody will pay attention to it. Look at it that way. Now, do you guys?
Vice
He'll be the
versa.
coolest guy in the band.
Now, is music full time for you, or are you doing other
we all have
things?
day jobs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Some do, some don't.
yeah, yeah. We're working in 9 to 5s.
Yeah. Sometimes 8 to 6s.
Well, if you want to get
That's
technical.
my shift.
So let's talk a little bit more about the social media.
Sure.
Now, you mentioned Instagram, you mentioned YouTube, websites, Facebook, Twitter. What do you think it helps or hurts you?
Well, like Josh said, when we talked about it before, it's kind of devastating. Like, it certainly helps, because if it wasn't for those forums, how would anybody know? But there's so much to
yeah.
get through.
Used to
You
just
know.
get like mixed CDs and stuff, but it's so incredibly apparent how much talent and stuff there is out there. It's a fantastic demonstration of your insignificance.
I think it helps. It helps you extend the arm, and it's easier to grab onto. But you still got to find a way to direct people to that. There's so much you got to weed through to try to find. I don't know. There's so many great bands out there. Why would you want to listen to my band? But if you are interested in my band, it's so much easier for me now to tell you that I'm playing here, or that you can get my CD here. Like, that's great. I would, without Facebook or Instagram or any of that, how would anybody know that I even made a CD, let alone where to get it?
Oh, yeah.
But the trick is, putting that X on the treasure map.
Well, first of all, I'll tell you, I hear a lot of bands and I play a lot of bands, and you guys are just as good as any of them. So don't
Oh,
think
thank you
you're
so much.
insignificant.
That's-
Thank you.
And I'm not patronizing you or anything. That's how I
Oh,
feel
go ahead
about it.
and
I like
patronize
your
me.
I like your music, and I've said this before. A lot of bands in Northwest Indiana, I'll put them up against any band in the world.
There's a lot of great stuff out
There
here.
really are.
Anchors, Evil Waves, two of my favorite local
And
bands.
see, I don't even know
Name
them.
dropping on
They're
the radio.
so
Yeah.
good.
So now I gotta get some music from them and
Check
have
them
them
out.
come in.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Those are our two favorite bands.
Yeah,
out
have
here.
Anchors on here.
We
sometimes.
love those
They're
guys, right,
amazing.
John? Who do you love?
We love them.
I'm a big fan of, locally, I love Freak Johnson. I've
Some of
been,
the heavy hitters.
I've been following people that have been or are in that band just for years. You know what I mean? There used to be a band, and there's so many old bands too. If you talk to people that play around the area, I don't know. I was a big fan of Social Sometimes when I was in high school, and Your Neighbors, I Sharko. I mean, those were all sort of the local up-and-coming bands that I was into.
I mean, that's what made me want to play in a band, was seeing bands like that.
Other
If we're
people
name
around the
dropping,
area.
Jack in the Pulpit's probably the number one reason I wanted to be in a band, you know?
Totally.
Just going, just seeing them every weekend, like,
And we used
They
to
were just-
cover their songs in our garage. And
yeah, we went to high school with them, and we were
Yeah.
like, oh, you know,
They're
they're our
so-
favorite band.
yeah, had a T-shirt floating around somewhere still.
So what happened to all those bands? Did
I
they
don't
just kind
know,
of fade
man.
away? or-
Yeah, I don't know.
They grow up, they get families. Some people are still playing, you know. You call them up, or if you have contact with them. And again, that's been one of the cool things about Facebook or Instagram, is that some of those people are on those sites, and if over the years, if you've had contact with them, it's made staying in touch a lot easier, of course.
That is the one good thing about Facebook, keeping in touch and getting information out there and finding people. And but then we were talking a little bit like iTunes. If you don't have something that catches someone here in 20 seconds,
Right.
they're on to the next one.
So-
And that's sad. It really is terrible.
It is really.
Terrible.
But I find myself doing it too, you know?
We're all guilty of it. Like, you know, I don't like the first verse of this first song in this band's 12-song EP. I'm going to listen to somebody else now. And it really shouldn't be like that, but...
So again, it makes it harder, you know, to stick out from the crowd. But without iTunes, no one would be even listening to 20 seconds of your music. You know, I'll trade 20 seconds of my music for nothing at all, any day, whether you like it or not. You
if
know,
100
it's
people listen to
something.
20 seconds of it, you know,
Yeah.
there's 2 or 3 that
It's a good way of
listen to
looking
the
at
whole
it.
song.
Totally.
It really is. Nobody said that before. So there you go.
Oh, dang.
Right on.
That is a good way to look at it.
Pushing the
And,
envelope.
Oh, yeah.
to get your music out there now, we'll keep getting it out this way, and you guys playing in the area. Now, do you have any plans to go up to Chicago and play, or?
We'd like to.
I would love to.
Yeah, I'd love to play Chicago.
I think once we get this thing out a little more, once we get this CD floating around, maybe the opportunity will present itself. But
We haven't really been floating our disc as much in that direction, which it'll probably happen once we get like vinyl and stuff, because we'll be trying to get places
There's
to
the key word there, vinyl.
carry the vinyl record.
coming
and,
soon.
There's so many great local record stores in Chicago that'll carry local music, so hopefully we can get something out of that. It'd be
There
cool
you
to play in a record store.
Yeah. They're coming back. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Go up there, and I love to hold that vinyl record in my hand and read the liner notes and everything, so I want one of your vinyls.
For sure.
We'll send it, man.
For sure.
That'll be great.
I just relish the opportunity to go back up, like right into the heart of the city, and say we're a band from the region. Let me tell you about the
We can spin the vinyl
region.
on air here. That'd be great.
There's a lot of bands that go up there and play, though, and not so much coming down here. And think about all the talent here up in Chicago, you know, that you're going up against that. And
Yeah. What's a fun area to be? I mean, I try to remind myself that every now and again, just being right underneath Lake Michigan and being not quite so, close to the city, so we're a little bit removed from it, but yet it's still there, so we can, everyone's obviously free to pick and choose what they want to hear and go and see and stuff. So and a lot of great acts come through Chicago too.
Yeah.
So it's amazing there.
Definitely.
so you guys got one more in you?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can play another one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We're going to play Connect the Dots, right?
And this is also on the CD.
It is. It is the last song on the EP.
That's it, right? We've officially.
We've officially
covered
played
the
best
entire-
Rabbit
And that's it. Good night.
repertoire.
Okay. Well, we talked about local music, and I did not send a shout out to Front Porch Music or Mamie Matsuda, and that's regrettable because I love Front Porch Music and Mamie Matsuda.
Oh, great. Yes.
So I cover that now. I love you, Mamie, if you're listening. Smiley
might
face.
be.
She might be. She might also be like doing paperwork and handing out paychecks. I don't know.
And Mamie's a great musician, too.
Oh yeah, she really is. Have you had her on the show yet?
I have not had her on the show yet. I have to get her on here, but she has performed
Yeah.
for the Stars Over Valpo, WVLP.
Yeah, she has.
How do we not name drop Mamie like right away?
He asked about bands,
All right, let's do it.
and chewing gum's not a thing. Okay. I start this one, don't I? Yeah. Okay.
pause and rewind. Oh, I wouldn't need to be reminded. The beauty exists outside these walls of mine. But the sun gives me blisters and makes me ill. The need to feel loved is so hard to kill, but I'm killing myself instead. But I'm killing myself instead. Here in the dark, or out in the light. Oh, I'm going to sleep alone tonight. Bringing myself down until I awake to a brand new day. If you connect the dots, you'll see hidden pictures depicting nervous wreck unraveling in every word you say. It's likely better that I'm scared, but save me from another rejection that I would take to heart. That I would take to heart. Here in the dark, or out in the light. Oh, I'm going to sleep alone tonight. Bringing myself down until I awake to a brand new shame. I swore I'd feel refreshed by now, but I'm still descending. Oh, someone help me out. There's nothing in this for anyone involved. But don't hate me now.
Connect the dots. And it'll lead you to the Desk Rabbit CD, EP. That's kind of corny.
Oh, we probably could have played with that a little more.
Okay, guys. Well, I want to thank you for coming in tonight. It's been great.
Thank you.
Make sure you say hello to the family and friends.
Hi, family and friends.
Thanks
We love
for
you.
listening,
Most of you
children.
paid for Motes EP, so thanks for that.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Erica.
And thanks to everyone who pitched in on the Kickstarter.
Totally. Yeah, we made
That
the
was so
CD.
cool.
Yeah, we ran a Kickstarter campaign to pay for the
great.
CD, and people stepped it up, and it was crazy. And yeah, we owe it to everybody who knows of our band at this point.
Yeah.
It's the reason we're here. It's the reason we made a CD. It's phenomenal.
So we're going to see you guys this Saturday at 4:30.
Set them up 4:30. Yeah, it's a huge show, man. It's going to be really cool. It's like 3 to 10 p.m. But we're playing a little early. But we'll be hanging out. We'll be selling CDs. Just come check it out, man.
We
Because
might
there's
have
a
some
lot of
t-shirts.
good. Yeah, it'll be good.
And then at Popcorn Fest on the Front Porch Music Stage on September 6th.
Yeah.
You guys know the time yet?
Not yet. No, I haven't gotten the layout yet.
But
Okay.
if you go to facebook.com/what is it? Desk Rabbit Band.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll let you know.
I have matchbooks in there, I think, that have our...
You still have those?
Yeah.
Come get a matchbook and a CD at Popcorn Fest. We'll let you know the time.
Totally.
Well, I look forward to seeing you guys there, and thanks again for coming on.
Thank you
and
so
we'll
much,
Keep
John.
playing the music. And Desk Rabbit.
Yay.
Remember that name. You'll see them out there.
Perverts.
The perverts. Yeah.
Continue fighting
No.
the good fight, folks.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You're listening to WVLP LP 98.3 FM, Valparaiso's community radio station.